All right, now we're in Editor GPT. You should have your manuscript ready. In the previous module, Novel GPT, we had you create your chapters and then put everything into a document and download that document. Now, what Editor GPT can do is run developmental edits. It can do continuity analysis. It can rewrite chapters, and then it can also analyze plot holes. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to drag my manuscript in here, and then we're going to run a developmental edit to show you how this works. And the prompt is run a developmental edit report. Hit enter. So this report will find cliches. It will do a subject analysis. It will do a narrative arc and plot structure analysis. It will find your story beat placements. It will analyze your pacing. It'll analyze your pacing, your major characters, personality traits, and then repetitive phrases. This can happen a lot when you're writing with AI and ChatGPT. You can get a lot of repetitive things, and then number 7 will help us list out all of these repetitive phrases, and then we can prompt Editor GPT to either rewrite these chapters or rewrite these phrases and then insert them manually within those chapters. All right. So for example, what I'm going to do is, well, before I do that, let's run a plot hole analysis. So this is going to find all our plot holes and inconsistencies. Now I'm also going to run a continuity analysis. So now it's giving us everything that we can use Editor GPT to edit and rewrite chapters. So what I was going to do earlier was I was going to tell Editor GPT to list out recognizable repetitive phrases that appear throughout the manuscript. So that would be number 7, repetitive phrases. So list out recognizable repetitive phrases that appear throughout the manuscript. All right. Now, what I can do with this is I can prompt it to let me see. What I want to know is what sentences are being repeated throughout the story. So let me prompt it on that. Okay, so I couldn't find any repetitive sentences. I'm not really going to change these repetitive phrases because Everspring is a location, Sky Leviathans are important to the story. I can take this one and say write 5 variations of this phrase. Balance and harmony. So we got heart pounding. So now I got 5 variations of heart pounding, 5 variations of balance and harmony, and then 5 variations of Aether Touched. So seeing if there's any more to developmental edit. Nope. Alright, so here's one thing, pacing analysis. There are battle scenes that might be better off if they were shortened. So I'm going to ask Editor GPT to list those battle scenes. Alright, so we have our chapters that have battle scenes in it, and it says it will be better if the chapter was tightened and shorter. So I'm going to prompt Editor GPT to rewrite chapter 10. Rewrite chapter 10. Let me just double check if that is correct. Okay. And then the suggestion was it wants it to be a slower pace. Okay. So I'm gonna just copy this. First person narrative and written at a slower pace to enhance the tension and emotional impact. I reached my limit. Okay. I'll be right back with the rest of this video. Just give me a second.